Welcome back. Now, there's a question you've probably heard people ask, or you've probably heard of this before, and that question is, what would you do if you knew with absolute conviction that you couldn't fail? And at this point, you probably have a pretty clear answer to that because that's what you were really working on in the first part of this course, when you were going through the seven gates and coming up with a wish. But now we're going to jump ahead a little bit because what happens is a lot of times you want something, but you're acting as if you don't. And that might be because of fear, and that might be because of, you've been giving your reticular activating system the wrong directions. But a lot of times what you think you want or what you're pursuing isn't actually in alignment with your core values. And this is what we're going to fix up in this part of the course. So we're going to jump ahead. Remember, the wish is the first part of wind, and you've got your wish now. Implementation and nerve are the second, are the I and the N. We're going to skip over that and go straight into driving values, because if your wish is not in alignment with your driving values, you're going to have trouble, a lot of trouble, bringing it about. You're going to be struggling, you're going to be sabotaging yourself all the way, and you're probably never going to get it. And chances are, if it's not in alignment with your true values, you don't really want it to begin with. So this is a very important lesson, even though it's going to be a short one. So you've got that first question, what would you do if you knew you could not fail? But here's a second question that most people don't think about. What would you try anyway, even if you thought it was going to fail? And now this reveals a lot about you and about what you value, because your answer to that question is going to be one of two things. Either it's going to be something you believe in that you would do even if you thought it wasn't going to work because it's the right thing to do. And the other possibility is it's something you would do even if you thought it would fail because it's just going to be a lot of fun, or because it's something that you would learn from and you want that lesson learning. And so by answering this question and by coming up with different answers to it, playing around with this question, you're going to learn about what you really enjoy, what you want to experience, what you value, what you think is right. It's going to tell you about your morals and your ethics. And this is a good place to start. So I want you to ponder this a little bit, journal this question, and we're going to go into more specifics about diving into what your driving values really are in the next lesson. So this is a short one, but don't gloss over this. Think about it, and I'll see you in the next lesson.